This is my wedding dress. And before I show it to you, we have to go back to the very beginning. You see, there's this thing called the invisible string theory. The invisible string theory can be explained like this: a concept suggesting that everyone is connected to those they love by an invisible metaphorical string, transcending physical distance and time, aka soulmates. But you probably don't believe in fate or soulmates, do you? Let me convince you. I grew up in a small town in northeast Oklahoma, Grove, and Blake grew up in Frisco, Texas, a suburb north of Dallas. These two are about 313 miles apart. Now, Norman, Oklahoma is in the middle of both of these. Now, I promise this will be important to the story later, so just keep that in the back of your mind. Now, Blake and I were born in the same year, 1998, but I am 10 months older than him. In the fall of 2015, I was a senior in high school, and Blake was a junior. Also, remember this information. Now, if you know anything about schools, the time of year that you were born makes a difference. So that is why, even though we were born in the same year, I am a year older than Blake in terms of school years. Okay, back to the story. Now, it's also important to note that I play the trumpet, and I have since I was in 5th grade. And I was always pretty good. First chair, lots of solo and ensemble medals, honor bands, stuff like that. So my senior year of high school, I'm preparing to audition for the Pride of Oklahoma marching band at OU. And for the last couple years, I had been taking private lessons from this guy. Matt is a band teacher at my rival high school, Jay, and we go to the same church, and we play in the church band for holidays and stuff. Matt also went to OU and was in the Pride of Oklahoma when he was in college, so that's why I asked him to help me with my audition music in preparation for the auditions in the spring. Every Thursday after school, I would drive from Grove to Jay for a lesson with Matt. While I was doing all of this, Blake was a junior in high school in Frisco, Texas, and he also plays the trumpet. Now, why is this relevant? Well, the Pride of Oklahoma does this thing where high schoolers can come to an OU football game and be a band day guest, where you get to go with the band through an entire football game day. You go through morning rehearsals, pregame concerts, and throughout the entire game. So I went to one. And besides me, there were also 2 other people who were band day guests that day. But that's just a coincidence, right? That doesn't prove anything. Okay. I auditioned in the spring and I end up making it. Fast forward 2 years. I'm a sophomore in college now, still single and a bit lonely. On the couch downstairs of my shared apartment, I begin writing a letter to my future husband. I guess it was my way of manifesting and praying for him. I'm not going to read the whole thing now, but don't worry, you'll hear the rest soon enough. And it went a little something like this. I don't know who you are, what you're doing right now, or where you've been, but I've been waiting for you. I imagine us meeting in some dramatic or ironic way. Maybe we'll start out as friends, maybe we hated each other. I can't wait to meet you, and I imagine you're tall, handsome, with dark brown hair and dark brown eyes. If you're reading this, I imagine it's our wedding day, and you're dressed so handsomely in a navy blue suit. I continued to write the rest of the letter, locked the note in my notes app, and forgot about it. Fast forward to the fall. It's August 2018 now. I'm sitting in my bedroom, scrolling through my phone, and I come across this photo from 2015. The face in the photo looks so familiar, kind of like this guy who is also a trumpet player in the OU band right now. So I send him a text. And September 10th, we make it official. One day, while I'm hanging out at his apartment, he asked me to grab something from his nightstand drawer. I opened the drawer and I noticed some photos he had from high school, and I found one of him and one of his band directors. I quickly asked him, "How do you know this man?" As it would turn out, the year I graduated high school, Matt and his family moved back to Texas to be closer to his wife's family, and Matt got a job at Frisco High School where Blake was a senior at the time. Are you starting to believe in this whole invisible string theory yet? So, Sweet Basil is a Thai food restaurant in Norman where Blake and I were both server managers, and we worked here all through college and through COVID. I left Sweet Basil in 2021 to go and work on a movie. Even though we worked there, we loved it so much that we would come here with our families to celebrate graduations. We would always sit in the back room and combine the tables together to make like one big table because we had such a large group. In 2023, we went up to Norman to celebrate Blake's brother's college graduation from OU. We went to Sweet Basil like we always did, walked to the back room, except this time was different.
Possibly now. And I'm so Miranda Deakins, will you marry me?
We are going dress shopping for the first time today, and I just wanted to kind of step outside and just kind of like soak it in for a minute. We're driving all the way over to Fayetteville, Arkansas. I live down in Dallas. My parents live up here in Northeast Oklahoma, and we're driving over to Fayetteville to go look at some dresses. Blake and I are getting married next September, so September of 2024. So we have a good like 10 months or something like that. I guess we're dress shopping. Just gonna go look and see how things feel. Obviously I've never tried on a wedding dress before, so I don't really know what to expect, but since it is kind of hard for my family to come down and, you know, go dress shopping with me for a weekend, we're gonna do it up here so they can kind of get, you know, the experience with me, go with me for my very first time. And then I do expect to like look some more down in Dallas. There's a bridal boutique in Frisco, Texas that I really want to go to, and they have like my dream dress, which I cannot afford by any means, but I do want to try it on. So we found some at a bridal shop over in Fayetteville that are kind of similar, so I just want to try it on to see if like the styles match, and it even looks good on my body type. But I'm excited. Let's go try on some dresses. The suspense. We're waiting to go into David's bridal. Yes. Yeah, everyone's pumped. We're all excited. It really like a documentary. I'm gonna watch these and be like, yeah. Everyone's having a good time. No idea what I'm looking for. You can really see the sparkles.
I know, I like it. Pretty. Really? Do you think maybe with like jewelry and a veil?
Ooh, pretty. Ooh, feisty.
It makes it so much better. The mermaid style.
The first one's my favorite. I like the sparkles. I think that's my favorite one on you. Ooh. Ooh.
I love the bag.
Yeah, there's a little crisscross.
So pretty.
The branches. Mm-hmm.
Because the one. Yeah, the shape was yeah. More dresses. See that?
It is a little later, January 27th, and I'm going wedding dress shopping down here in Dallas. I'm so excited. This is the outfit. I have this blue little sweater dress on, some like cowgirl boots. I am so excited. This place that we're going, I have an appointment at 10 a.m. and then I have another appointment at 1:45. The one we're going to at 10 a.m. is a boutique that we pass all the time, and I've been wanting to go there for 2 years. Before we even got engaged, I was like, I'm gonna go there so bad. And they have so many good dress choices. I've been following them on Instagram for like 2 years, and let's go try out some wedding dresses and hope and pray we find the one today. Come along with us to our wedding menu tasting. We are at Cavalli Pizzeria in McKinney, Texas. Starting off strong, we're starting with these caprese skewers. They were 10 out of 10. Then we transitioned over into trying the pastas. We got the penne al vodka, the penne marinara, and this really good bruschetta with arugula. We also tried the baked meatballs. Oh, so good. One thing about Blake and I, we love a good pizza. So Cavalli has a mobile wood fire brick oven that they bring to the venue, and so that is what we were doing for our meal. It is going to be so freaking good. I'm so excited. Look how good they look. They come on these wood boards. Everything was incredible. I'm so excited to have this at our wedding. All of my Amazon Prime packages arrived, and it's a lot. So while I'm in here, let me just show you a little bit what I got. Our mini dessert spoons came in. I also got 5 of these gold pens for our guest book. All of the little paper fans. These are gonna be nice for the guests so they don't get too hot while the ceremony's going on. Our recipe card box. This is kind of like our guest book. We are gonna have a normal guest book, but we sent recipe cards and everybody's invitations. We also got the little blue tea lights in. I love these. They came in 2 different sizes, the small size, and they also came in like a little medium size. I'm excited for these. All of the flowers, we are going to steam them and then like open them all up and then start laying them out. So when they first came in, obviously they look a little flat. So when you take a steamer and you steam them, they kind of open up a little bit. Got the blue ribbon and all of the little tea lights. All of the little blue hydrangeas. These are such a pretty shade of blue. It's like very light, very minimal. They look super realistic too, so I'm very happy about these. These are the fake candles that we got and the little gold bases. Our little table number clips and all of the candlesticks. And these are the centerpieces. And then in this closet, all of these big boxes here are all clear bins. So we can like make all of the stuff, sort it out by table, and then like take it to the venue that way. It'll be super easy. And then this is that big arch mirror. I think I have like a couple more boxes of things that haven't gotten here yet. Look at these little fans. I love these. These are going to be perfect to like shade people's faces, or if they get hot. They provide actually like a good amount of like breeze. So we're gonna lay all of these on open on everybody's seat at the ceremony. So when they walk in, it's already there. It's already open, so people aren't making noise hopefully during the ceremony, but if they do, whatever. But these are just super cute, and I got really good feedback. People said they would really enjoy these, so I am excited about that. I'm so excited to start putting all this stuff together. Tonight we're going to do like a sample bouquet, and we're gonna steam all of these flowers. We're gonna sit on the floor, steam all the flowers, and watch Emily in Paris, which I'm so excited about. Being a DIY bride is not for the weak, so don't say I didn't warn you. So I made another wedding purchase this week, and I didn't think I wanted to do it initially, and then looking back at my inspiration photo, I was like, no, I have to do it. So they came in, and I'm gonna add them to our reception table boxes. Oh my gosh, they look so good. So this is my inspiration photo for like our wedding tables, and I didn't have any cups, and so I ordered some of these blue cups. These are so pretty. They're plastic. You can take them, you can wash them, but these are perfect little water goblets to go on our reception tables. I'm so excited. So I'm adding 8 of these to all 12 of my reception table boxes and got them from Amazon.
And so she went home sick and Timmons goes, I was just eating a snack.
I was like,
He was just eating a snack.
how do you get sick?
So now that you kind of know more a little bit about the story, I think it's finally time to show you the dress.